Hello, YouTube. Welcome back to Stellaris and the new Roman Empire with our Emperor Appy and his heir, Numerous Olius. Last episode, we were pretty much just cleaning up the various archaeological sites we have around around our space, and we may or may not have stolen a couple of others from where our allies were going to be building into. Sorry about that, guys. But apparently they didn't take it too badly because they started a war with our longtime enemy, and they did it in a way that it didn't bring in their overlord. Needless to say, I am very, very happy about this, even though they're getting their butt kicked apparently. But even though they're going to be getting their butt kicked, it's still not that bad. Not that bad at all, I would say. At least we're doing not that bad. Our allies are getting their butt kicked, like I said, but we're not doing too bad. Oh, and as soon as I do that, we apparently got that. Oh, psionic theory. Oh, psionic theory. I'm gonna have to. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to. If I want to turn Emperor Appy into the Emperor of Mankind before he dies, we're gonna need to do it that way. Dang it. And also, especially, dang it. Oh, you just ran. Well, gosh dang it, dude. Use the damn. Oh, he's gonna get his butt kicked. But oh well. Oh well. If he can just drag them on a merry old chase, that works out fine with me. And new traditions. Okay. Governing ethics attraction? Yes, please. Thank you. We are going to need that. Oh, and I forgot the reason why I did that whole... Alright, well... There. Yeah, but this thing is awesome. Titans are amazing. Structures on Duix 3 are not as old as we first believed. It is a playground or amusement park of some sort. Science Officer Tullius Curious notes that many of the constructions are highly complex creations that we can learn much from, and that from the builder's alien point of view, this might have been a cutting-edge sensor array or even a gigantic art installation. Regardless, to us humans, it looks mostly like a place where you take your young and let them amuse themselves. And we got quite a bit of technology for that. And you are going to just go over here. One of the bad things about nebulas is they stop you from being able to see what the next place is. Good news is, yeah, Titan should be able to handle that, no problem. Oh. Yeah, darn it. Even though it looks like that should be seeable, it's not. Which is quite unfortunate. Commander gains a trait. Oh, yes, please. That is amazing. That is an amazing trait. Okay. Commander gains a trait. Following his recent sensor sweep of the Ronovic system, Commander Proteus Dominus has learned how to deploy his units to maximize their sensor range. Few fleet commanders possess the skill to carry out such complex maneuvers. And what the scout trait does is it increases your sublight speed, increases your hyperlane detection range, and it lowers the amount of time spent missing in action when you do actually go missing in action. Basically, this guy right here. Oh, with aggressive? Oh, yes, please. This guy has just suddenly become my new favorite commander. This guy has just suddenly become my new favorite commander. Okay, so, taking that one. Because of course I am. They got a lot of arc furnaces around here, like holy crud. Signs of battle. There is clear evidence that a massive space battle took place in close orbit of Yurgo 4 at some point in the last 5,000 years. The surface on one side of the planet is pocket-marked with craters from stray weapons blasts. The scans from the Marcedian have picked up several hulks on the ground. Though these wrecked ships are all in very poor condition, the fact that anything remains at all after the damage they must have sustained is testament to their advanced design. Science Officer Sector Bactius is preparing an expedition to shift through these derelict hulls for any valuable technologies. Interesting. Okay. The Chosen. Oh, god damn it. Okay, so the Chosen. They are a odd bunch. They obviously are in a separate space from us, because I highly doubt that one connects to them. So you would have to use jump drives, I believe, to get over to them, which is not fun. But it is what it is. Shit. The Rubricator. Okay. An analysis of the ship's logs revealed that the crew met its demise when trying to retrieve an irreplaceable alien artifact called the Rubricator. It was stolen from their society by a pack of thieving rats. A curious choice of words, as they themselves are most rat-like in appearance. The logs are mainly comprised of curses, willing the rat robbers to the end of the universe and beyond. The crew has counted upwards of 50 individual words for defecation, as well as a wide selection of places which the star's light cannot escape. But their arduous work has paid off. We have uncovered the last known location of the Rubricator in a previously uncharted system. We are to believe its former owners, its powers worth pursuing. We will go after that thing. Where the hell is... Oh, crap. Not what I wanted to see today. Very much not what I wanted to see today. But, thankfully, we have spare star bases to utilize. Still not very fun. Not at all what I wanted. But it is what it is. And if you're planning on playing this game, one thing while you're attacking your enemies you need to keep an eye out for and keep an ear out for is that the star bases, they can heal you. Like the ones you take over, they can heal you once they're under your control. but they need a few moments to actually come back online. So keep an eye out for that and watch out for that. Alrighty. Oof. That's not a half bad army. That's not half bad defensive army size. Unfortunately, I'm still going to be able to take you down. I will say, though, this was a terrible, I will say this again, a terrible place to put this. Like, without a doubt, one of the worst places to put it. Because, honestly speaking, when you're using a arc furnace, you want to do it in like a place like this, only, with actual asteroids, not ice asteroids. Like an actual asteroid field. Though, for some reason, I'm not finding any over here, so... Okay, under the ice. Troubling developments. Our knowledge of the ancient settlement on Horus 10 deepens, but so too does our concern. What we have uncovered is the remains of a frontier colony, a remnant of a civilization so long forgotten we can't even discern their name. When seas were more dominant feature on this planet, disparate groups of settlers were brought from their homeworld and conscripted into pioneer submarine crews. Their goal? To establish colonies and exploit the planet's natural resources. Their reality, however, was one of unchecked biological experiments, radical political change, and significant peril fending off hostile flora and fauna. These sensor logs from a navigational buoy appear to have tracked one such crew en route to a nearby outpost. We believe their vessel may still be there, trapped in ice along with a cache of useful materials. Dispatch a research team immediately. Oh, and despite our desires, the Rublicator. At the coordinates of the Rublicator's last known location, we have discovered a habitable planet with what we believe may be some form of settlement covering a large portion of its surface. The settlement consists of tall pile-like towers, visible all the way from space. Our archaeologists are eager to excavate it in search of the Rublicator. Yeah, just heads up. You don't want to settle on this planet, and you don't want to complete that archaeological site for quite some time. I'm warning you of that right now. Don't do it. Trust me on that one. Don't do it. You're not going to want to. Until you are for sure that your armies can take on Leviathans, you don't want to go after it. Oh, but the galactic market has been completed. The Senate has voted to pass it. It is a regrettable fact that we have consistently failed to quash the illicit trade with Xenos. Equally regrettable is that the economic benefits of a largely anonymous form of trade decoupled from international relations cannot be denied. In the coming years, independent traders and government agencies will be looking to establish a quasi-centralized hub for galactic commerce. The economic gains from playing host to such a nexus might outweigh the burden of harboring alien goods, so we can choose to promote one of our worlds for this purpose. Understood. Only problem is, we won't get it. Our trade is not that good. We can go to one of our planets, and I'll show you what I mean. We can go over here. Galactic Market Hub Nomination. Applies a base market competitive rating modifier to the planet, according to its local conditions. The better the rating, the more likely the planet will play host to the future galactic market. It is best to nominate a planet which produces a lot of trade, as that will make it more likely to be chosen. Basically, the higher this number, right here, this trade number, that is what we need to, that is the one that we want. Any place that is high, like here at the Alpha Centauri, that might make a good one, maybe. But yeah, that is our best, 62. But I can almost guarantee you we wouldn't get it even if we did do it. Because I'm willing to bet there are guys out there that are doing hundreds. So I'm not even going to bother with that because that is just, no, it's just not going to work out. Not going to happen. Not even going to bother with that then. There. Okay. So yeah, we're not even going to bother. Just not, it's not worth it. At all. Not even close.
Construction complete.
Ah. And for this, we are going to go and do... Yeah. Oh, never mind. I guess we won't be doing that. Oh, archaeological site is done. The Endless Expanse. Forgotten but not forgiven. Illuminate Sarah's workstation is littered with obsessive scribbles about a place called Exbillion and the horrors she fears transpired there. Judging from her journal, she had intermittent moments of clarity followed by complete memory loss. She writes that if she did not recognize her own handwriting, she would have thought they were ramblings of a madwoman. It seems likely that her deteriorating mental health was a side effect of repeated mental extraction, but without a body it is impossible to say. Piecing together a coherent course of events from her many fragmented confessions has proven as hopeless for the archaeologists as it was for her. But they have uncovered what could be coordinates to Expialin from one of her many memory orbs. Ah, excuse me, sorry for that. And of course, we are going to set course for that. Because of course we are. Hey, buddy. Oh, goddamn, I can. Okay. I guess I am. I'm sorry, but it's fine. I'm sorry, but it's fine, dude. I'm gonna have to do this again. If it makes you feel better, I'll give it to you when I'm done with it. Alrighty. Do we want our mining? Yeah, we want our mining station output because we are losing a lot of everything, actually. Trade and such. Not good. Not good at all. We are making a lot of food, though. Like, holy crud, we are making a lot of food. I didn't even notice that we were making that much food. Yeesh. Oh well. And insult from the Chosen. Don't really care. Unless you guys can figure out some way to get over here, I am not concerned at all. And it looks like the Imperium is deciding not to go over here and contest us. So, what we are going to do is we are just going to continue. If you're just going to basically hand me victory, I'll take it. Alrighty. Yeah. Oh, shit.
A new world for our people.
Holy shit. Okay, apparently the UPS decided since this didn't go too well for them, they were just going to go and come through with us. Since apparently we we were doing great. All right, works for me, I guess. Sure, why not? And you know what? Because I'm feeling cheeky, I'm gonna send the Grand Herald take over what we want to take over, and then I'm gonna go harass their. I'm gonna go harass their main home planet. Oh, you are going to be. I want to do. I'm hesitant to do mixed industry. I think we're gonna just do straight up heavy industry in this place. Precinct, hollow theaters, and that's as many minerals as we have. Oh yeah.
Xenon station engaged.
Oh, another wormhole. Huh, neato. Ah, you see right here. This was an archaeological site. This is what happens if you're not able to get to archaeological sites. They'll still pop up, and these guys can get the benefits. This Herald right here, if somebody else had had that, they would have a badass, awesome ship. Same with whatever the heck we're going to get out of these things. I do feel kind of bad for my ally for doing this to him, but unfortunately, I kind of have to. I'm sorry, but I kind of have to. I don't have a choice. Well, I do have a choice, but I really don't feel like making that choice. Yeah, but just a heads up, you're always going to be weaker than the defensive armies. Very few of the, very few, unless it's late game, the AI empires that you're going to be fighting are going to be stronger than your invading armies. That's why you always want to have a massive amount more than what they have when trying to mess with the AI.
Xenon left.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, their only guys are just yeah, okay, cool. Works for me, I guess. Oh, hey, cool. All right. Well, that helps me out quite a bit. I can get rid of that. All right, where the heck is that? These guys again. Okay. Well, there's that at least, I guess. Oh, yeah. Though, my allies are just doing fine. Though I do have to double check, make sure that none of my fleets have take point, right? Okay, cool. Can't check you. Okay. Grand Herald is basically having the time of their lives. So I think I will go and send you to... Go and give the Grand Herald a oh, never mind. Oh, you're kidding me, right?
Spaceborne abomination encountered.
Okay. That's annoying. Oh well. Oh well, oh well, oh well, oh well, oh well.
Xeno fleet engaged. Xeno station engaged.
Oh, that's gonna take a while. Gosh dang it. One of the bad things about... Gosh dang it. One of the bad things about your commanders is they can occasionally decide to bug out. They can occasionally decide they're going to pull out of an engagement. And if that happens, you're basically screwed. Abduction proposal. We have identified a scientist among the pre-FDL Healthy on 303 that shows great promise. Brilliant research is far ahead of her peers, and parts of it is revolutionary even by our standards. Though her work is certainly increasing the technological progress of the Hatheron, her potential is wasted on their pre-FDL civilization. In her advanced lab, she could have an opportunity to do some real science. Works for me. Go and do that real quick. Then you can come on down here and take this. Oh yes, please. I didn't even know I had this available. The Grand Herald's already a badass ship. You bet your ass I'm gonna want it to be even better. Oh no, no, oh, horrible, horrible days. Oh, please don't twist my arm. Making the awesome ship even more awesome? How could I ever say yes to such a terrible thing? We have tunneled through significant under the ice sovereign submarine. We have tunneled through significant quantities of ice to find the intact wreckage of a submarine, sealed within an airtight cave. Tundral conditions have long since rendered all organic matter to fine dust, but so too have they preserved a wealth of cultural artifacts. Our archaeological survey suggests that a hotbed of political activity as this submarine's crew broke away from the nearby colony. They proclaimed several sovereign boundaries within the hull of their own submarine, espousing all manner of political ideals. Surprisingly, this extreme factionalism appears to have strengthened the social ties of this crew rather than forcing them apart. The matter is sure to spark lively debate amongst our own political scientists. Interesting. About a year, we're gonna have a year before the dang frickin' Herald's back. Abduction failed.
Special product complete.
Unfortunately, our attempt to abduct the pre-FDL scientist from Harathan has failed. One of our ground shuttles intercepted her motorcade, but as the paralyzed scientist was being moved into its hold with a levitation beam, the atmospheric fighter arrived on the scene. The shuttle safely escaped into orbit, but the levitation beam was interrupted, and the scientist, well, it was a long fall. Hopefully her death will be blamed on rival Harathian nation. God damn it. You stupid idiots. Why do you gotta go and freaking make us lose such valuable members of science? Oh yeah, and we're currently bombing their capital. And that is the story of the day, children. When you go to war with somebody like us, you might want to bring your A game. Oh, Senate's in session. What are we currently voting on? Yeah, that one works. Yeah, not a lot of people are opposing that. Everybody likes resources. Everybody likes resources. And that habitability might kind of suck, but there are technologies to improve that, so nothing we need to worry about. And it looks like these guys are going to try to get on over here to help their capital, most likely. Oh, and another archaeology. Ah ha ha! Under the ice. Having surveyed all we can from the wrecked submarine and abandoned habitats, our teams on Harvest 10 are preparing to regroup near the planet's surface. There is much we still do not know about this colony. Most of what we found simply amounts to an eclectic legacy of life on a particularly lonely frontier. Although their civilization did not yet possess faster-than-light technology, hardship seems to have steered this once submarine colony towards some singular breakthroughs in science and economics, which we now are at liberty to exploit. These cautionary tales may benefit our colonists, which will, for 20 years, increase our colony development speed and our population amenities usage. Subsurface habitats are an interesting idea. Subterranean colonization. Or we could put the submarine's armaments to good use. Railguns. I think this one helps with habitability. Oh no, I'll have to see. In 38 months, we'll see. I don't really want to mess with that. But yeah, that's not that bad. That's not bad at all. Yeah, but these guys are very much coming our way to try to free up their capital and such. Unfortunately for them, it's not going to work out so well. It's not going to work out so well. Though you will see here that, yeah, we have a lot more war exhaustion, a lot more attrition, a lot more space battles lost. But the only reason why we're going to win this war is thanks to our occupation. Nice. Still need more energy credits. Alrighty. Oh. One of you. Once you kind of have the have you take care of your energy credits problem. There we go. Alrighty. There. Oh, hey, it's back. Grand Herald is back. Ah, dang it. We're gonna have to move you all the way back here. Where? Oh, where? Oh. Yep. They're currently moving through these two sections right now. As soon as they pop out here, we'll know it. Or, of course, pop out here. Either of these two options. But most likely they'll pop out here first. And they'll most likely then pop down here, then to here, and then to here. So, it's not exactly going to be an easy win. Ah. You might be wondering, why did there keep being skull defensive armies? They're reanimators. They basically take our dead soldiers and have them help fight. Yeah, it's kind of a little bit messed up. Just a little bit. Just a wee bit messed up. Just a wee bit. Ah, 42 years and 3 days. A closer scan of the debris field around D5 has led to a discovery of an airtight capsule containing an atomic clock that measures time with unparalleled precision. It has a frequency uncertainly so low that it would be another 879 million years before it gains a single second, and is counting down to a date 42 years and 3 days away. Capsule holds no clues as to what this date signifies or who the owners are, but it seems as though somebody out there has lost track of the time. We can either keep an eye on it, or it's a bomb, destroy it. I'm going to say keep an eye on it because, just spoiler alert on this one, very big spoiler alert, advance ahead by like, I don't know, 5 minutes or something like that. For this one specifically, there are various options, I believe, one of which is a nearby planet becomes a Gaia world. Now, obviously, there are other options where it destroys the whole system, but I'm going to say keep an eye on it, because me likey Gaia world. Me likey Gaia world a lot. A novel zoological disease has appeared on Freighter 3 without the medical technology required to combat this infection. The population is quickly succumbing to misery and death. We are going to just watch and learn. We aren't going to get involved, because if they all die, then we can take the planet ourselves. We've managed to extract some data fragments from a particularly well-preserved ball biocomputer fossil. This 10 million year old relic appears to contain information intended for immature members of the species, not yet ready to receive the full range of the hive mind's neural connection. Young ball, or saplings, were introduced to growth techniques, horticulture, and nutritional in the more cultivated experience. These findings suggest that Bull Society prized terrestrial landscaping and ecosystem management, and were highly dependent on it for their survival. Well, most people are. Most people don't have the option to. There they are. Most people don't have the option to just say, you know what, we're just going to destroy the entire planet. Let's see what happens. Gar. Or Grunder, or whatever the heck they're called. I mean, seriously, they got to be the dumbest people around to... Grunder. They got to be the dumbest people around to be blowing up entire planets. Even if there is a hive mind, you don't go blowing up planets. That's just asking for you to not have planets anymore. Oh. Explain. The Memory X. The inhabitants have developed an enhanced learning program that ran every night as they slept in their mechanical chairs. It was used to remove unpleasant memories and train new skills. Being picked last for a space ball or stood up on date were little day-to-day horrors the Explians did not have to suffer to twice, and for a while it was bliss. Systematic mind enhancements were mandated by the Habitat leadership and distributed to all residents from the Memrex. But the system was exploited. There were clandestine efforts to delete memories and traits collectively from the population without their consent, and eventually it backfired. The aliens unlearned important skills for their survival and entered a vegetative state. Shortly thereafter, the habitat life support was disabled. Interesting. Oh yeah, now I remember. Now I remember where that thing's going. And we gotta keep this up. Yeah, when you're at war, it's usually pretty rough to try to keep your economy in check. Okay, teachings of warriors. Across the barren fields of Timquin III, there are indications of old battles being fought. Beneath the lifeless ground, our researchers on the Alpist had found bones, metallic shards, and most surprisingly, a container filled with documents. If we send the documents to our homeworld for translation, we could potentially learn more about this war and who fought in it. It would also be possible to simply sell it off as antiques. Nah, we're gonna send it to our homeworld for research. We might be hurting for energy credits, but we want more special projects. And these guys are coming in hot and fast, and I think what we're going to do is we are actually going to go over here. Oh, well, shoot, since, we have this, let's just land over there. Since they have no armies to defend them. Oh, after successfully translating their language, we have established communications with Model 16 network. Diplomatic channels are now open and all hostilities have been terminated. Our warriors salute you. And I think those guys are a,
One of our spaceports is under attack.
yep. I think those Model 16s, I think that's a race of, robot race that were made from a pre-FTL civilization. Like they rose up and became a spacefaring entity.
One of our spaceports lost.
Yeah, that's fine. Now, where are you going?
Invading Xeno lair.
Oh. Oh, okay, guys. I guess we're all going in. Could have told me. Oh, no, no. Are we not? You guys are just... Oh, wait. No, no. We are. We are. In fact, when I say we are, I actually mean that they are. They are. Okay, well, that works. Shoot, I wasn't expecting them to be that easily to be crushed. Okay, makes sense, though.
Construction complete.
Oh, no, not yet. How are you guys? You guys aren't nearly as strong as you might think you are. Gas giant ship. Oh, hey, neato. Active scans of Wilkes 1 have picked up what appears to be a large ship deep inside the atmosphere of the gas giant. Judging by the nearby debris, there have been several attempts to salvage this derelict in the past. Any ship strong enough to withstand such crushing gravity must be a magnificent prize, and Science Officer Volos has promised a salvage project of our own. Has proposed a salvage project of our own. Yes, we will. Oh, yes, we will. And you've done that, thank you. Where is this? Is it over here? Yes. Yes, it is. Oh. Okay, I guess. I guess it's not a... Well, okay. Works for me, I guess. Mass death. As the plague continues to ravage Further 3, the number of dead and dying is staggering. There is no cure. Further suffering can only be alleviated, not prevented. Oof, not good. We gotta end this war quick. Explain. A scan of the habitat's logs reveal its control system was activated again on multiple occasions decades after the life support was disabled. Someone overrode security, entered a maintenance hatch, and accessed the Memorex. A datapad and a tiny blue memory orb, a smaller version of the Memorex, lies discarded by the hatch. The datapad is filled with frenzied thoughts of somebody on the brink of madness. Again and again, the same questions are repeated with growing despair. Who am I? What happened on Explain? Final entry reads, now that I know, I must forget one last time. Perhaps the orb will reveal what is forgotten. Yeah, that last battle where they lost their entire fleet, yeah, that pushed them over the war exhaustion, war exhaustion from us. They'll most likely pop up on either one of these two spots or this spot right over here. It's highly unlikely they'll pop up over here. Oh, never mind. Highly likely they'll pop up over there because these idiots are freaking... Oh... Okay, well. Gateway hijackers. The signal originates from a gathering of destroyed military vessels in orbit around Wexrel 9. Seems foreign alien powers predating our civilization by many thousands years, called the Sinjin Empire, was attempting to hijack the Gateway network using some kind of interference beam, when they were rudely interrupted. The beam is active and calibrated on one of the Gateway's security networks. It's been damaged in the assaults. Perhaps our scientists can mend it. Certainly worth a try. If I could get Gateway... If I could get gateways... Oh, you bet your sweet dupa I'd be willing to frickin' go. Yeah, when moving one of your all of your fleets, I highly advise you have all of your ships follow the slower one. Biocomputer remnant. The discovery of another ancient biocomputer remnant has yielded further insight into this planetoid hive mind's history. The ball appeared to have originated from a single planet, its location unknown, as mere plant life. Prehistoric ball were all clones of its parent plants, and gradually developed the capacity for hive mind consciousness over millions of years of slow, peaceful growth on their home planet. zoological disease on Fredo 3 continues to spread. By now, most of the planet's major settlements have been infected. As mortality rates continue to rise, the sheer scale of the disaster has resulted in explosive prolific of religious sects and apocalyptic cults. Well, guess what, buddies? War just ended. Which means war just ended. Well, things ended. Things are going to end. Okay, everybody get your butts over there. Okay, we do not need this. We do not want this. If we're going to have any, it's going to be this one over here. Really? That's all you guys are taking? I mean, okay, cool. Good for you guys. Yeah, wars can end just that quick. Alright, Galactic Market established. The dubious Xenos of the Lycian Republic provinces have established a market for the trade of alien goods. While we are naturally loath to take part in this exchange, the option is available to us.
Construction complete. Special product complete.
In a masterful display of engineering, the team under Science Officer Volsaya has managed to gently raise the derelict ship on Wexler 1 to the gas giant's upper atmosphere. Despite its age, the ancient cruiser is in remarkably good condition, and we have restored power to its systems. No trace of the original crew remains. We've brought over our own and commissioned the ship into the fleet. This is a cruiser, and it's okay. I mean, it's better than any ship we currently have, but it's not as good as it could be. Not nearly as good as it could be. Oh. Apparently this one can't go and merge with another. Really? Huh. Ah, yep. Let us have precinct houses, holo theaters, slave processing. And we are going to swap you out with. No. We're going to swap you out with mixed industry. And I'm going to swap you out with. Honestly, I'm going to have you be heavy industry. Yes. One of the main good things about taking over somebody else's planet, bring order to your chaotic existence. Yeah, one of the good things about taking over an alien planet is sometimes they have technologies you don't, and you can still have it when you do it. Swiftly changing circumstances on that planet made it impossible for us to continue monitoring the ongoing plague. For the time being, all research plan must be shelved. That's fine. Yeah, we took over the planet. Huh, cool. Yeah, we took over the planet. That's why the plague was shelved. The planet's ours now, and we're not going to let it be destroyed. Main problem with this arc furnace is that, yeah, it's going to be a problem for us now. Okay. Let's go with the stability, because that's what we like. That's what's going to be handy for us. Yeah, but these guys are nowhere near. Special project completed. The team under Science Officer MT has finished their expedition on Yurgo 4 and returned to the Posilius. Thankfully, the starship graveyard on the surface proved to be a technological treasure trove. Studying the remains of these vessels has advanced our research in certain fields by several years. There are yet things to discover. A permanent science outpost in orbit would be a great boon to our starship engineering efforts. Excellent. Yeah, so just taking a quick look at these guys, their fleet power is pathetic, their economy is just terrible, but their technology is outpacing us because we just don't do science, really. We should, we're just not. And, oh, hey. Sujin Insight. Though our scientists were unable to pierce the gateway security system, we have gained some very valuable insight on how the network functions. The Sujin Empire has been obsessed with the gateways for centuries and gathered all the data they could find in an effort to break through. Not bad, all things considered. And we got more Elgate insights. If we go to our system log, we can go to the Elgate cluster and see we got 3 of them. Well, it was not immediately apparent at the time, but recent survey carried out by we got another Elgate. So we got 4 out of the 7. We got 4 out of the 7. We're already halfway there, and we haven't even been trying to focus on it. Yeah. Anyways, but like I was saying, these guys are no longer even running to be a challenge for us anymore. We could probably take them on ourselves if we wanted. Okay, and we're gonna do... Oh, we'll do... let's go with this one. But the good news on that one now is that if we have any science ships that aren't doing anything, which we do, we can bring them over here and we can explore that. Afterwards, investigate anomalies. And once we get this wormhole searched through, we're probably just going to hand it over to to our buddies, because we honestly don't need it ourselves. We honestly don't need it ourselves. Oh. Just people changing their ideologies. Oh. A new thing. Ban organic labor trade? How else am I going to fix my deck for only half the cost? No. In all actuality, not a half bad thing to do. Oh hey, we can still be rivals? Shit, yeah. Take the influence gain. Ah, they're only superior to us. And archaeology. Aha. IBM XPN. The orb's first memory shows Dr. Stellaris spearheading the development of the Memorex to great acclaim. Another memory from years later shows her secretly wiping Memorex data for unknown reasons. Yet another memory is Sierra working frantically on restoring the residents' memories, to no avail. They stare emptily ahead, heads lolling, all but their autonomic brain functions lost. Finally admitting defeat, she hides the evidence of her crimes. She watches, alone, as the Explain residence is pulled into the gravity well of a gas giant it once orbited. Feelers secreting a large amount of mucus in what is believed to be an alien's expression of great duress. So the priestess is actually not a good person. Gurn data crystal. A Grunder data crystal has been recovered on that date, dating to some 7 million years ago. The data crystal contains partially readable military records pertaining to the planet's invasion. Apparently, the Grunder were expecting some measure of armed resistance, and were not impressed by the incredibly slow-moving ball. The record describes the ease at which the ball's delayed responses were circumvented, in a highly derogatory fashion. Well, hell, fuckers, where the hell you at? I'll be more than happy to go and show you guys how we do things here in the HRE, the NHRE. There we go, NHRE. I mean, seriously, you guys want to go and start laughing about how useless they are? Dudes, I'd be more than willing to show you how we do things. I got no problem with that. Bring it. And sure, I might be riding a little bit high because, I just kicked the butt of our greatest rival, but, can't help it. I'm having fun. Problem is that now we got three points of entrance for these guys. Not happy about that. Not happy at all. Oh. You're going to try to go after that, aren't you? Yes, you are. Could I offer you instead to go after that one? I really, really don't want to lose that one yet. Alrighty, so we're not losing as much money now that we have them mothballed, our ships mothballed. But we are going to want to go and upgrade these star bases. We are very much going to want to upgrade these star bases.
Construction complete.
Frozen Complex. The freezing climate of Jones 6A has covered the site in thick layers of ice and snow. The desolate location of this site may be a hint of a need for discretion. Whatever took place here, somebody wanted to keep it hidden. Keep digging. And you're coming to do the other one. Gosh dang it, people. Don't we have anything else to do? No, we really don't. Well, the good news is that we don't have to worry about it quite yet. Wait, what? Go and explore that natural wormhole. But you, where the hell are you going? Yeah, you're going there. Well then why the hell was I getting another one coming in? Whatever. You can just chill out there. Well, actually, you know what? Yeah, go ahead. I'll just have to remind myself not to go and actually let it progress all the way. Luckily, once you've had this one, I am especially good at remembering where I need to stop it at. That one I've had a bunch of times because I think it's pretty much guaranteed you're always going to be able to get it so long as you're, diligent. But yeah, I'm really good at catching it because I've got hit by it once. Never again. Though it might be a good idea just to let it pop off. Might not be a bad idea, honestly speaking. But we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Spaceborne depravity counted.
Oh, you guys are kidding me. Oh, you guys are kidding me. Ah, sure. Oh, no, that's not good. Well, we are going to leave it here because, honestly speaking, these guys just fired off World War III onto us. And that's just great. Didn't realize that was going to happen. I should have. But yeah, our allies just basically fired off World War III. Oh, great. So, we are going to call it here for this episode. While I try to think about how exactly we're going to do this without screwing ourselves out too terribly. So, thank you guys for watching. Have yourselves a beautiful day, and sayonara.